Hey guys, I just felt like this is something I've wanted to do for a while. So, I'm gonna give you tips for living in New York City. New York City as in the five boroughs: Queens, Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island. I think that's all of it. Anyways, my first tip is one I think will save you a lot of money if you do what I say. The end of the month is the time where quotas have to be in and police will pull you over for anything. So if you have friends with cars, get in their car. Like, don't drive, let them get the ticket. Like, for real, seriously, this is real advice. Don't drive. Just don't drive. And if you have to drive because you don't have any friends, then you should definitely make sure everything is on point. Don't go anything near the fucking speed limit. Make sure your you don't have no missing lights. Just common sense things that should be up to par anyway, but they go extra hard the last 10 days of the month. And you guys, when some of you get your license, y'all should definitely keep those tips for real, because they'll stop you and say you did something you ain't do, and that has happened to me, but that's another story for another time. Another thing about it, when you're getting pulled over, be respectful. There's no reason to be like, fuck you want from me, what I do. Like, no, because that's just unnecessary. What is the point of that? And if an officer is being nasty with you, just don't say anything, because that is not going to go well for you either way. Just don't say anything. And if you feel like your rights is being violated, record it while you don't say anything. That's the best thing you can do. Because if he's being aggressive, you're going to be aggressive, that doesn't help. Like, it really doesn't help your case. I see so many videos, like that video of the guy in the red shirt getting punched in the face by the cop when he was getting arrested I wouldn't say getting arrested, they just wanted to put cuffs on him. He got punched in the face by the cop, who was a black guy getting punched in the face by a black cop, and he was like running away, and then the cop kept trying to punch him in the face, and he was like, fuck it, I'm not about to get my ass beat by the cop. Like, the cop actually squared up, fist up, he didn't reach for no guns, nothing, lifted up his pants, everything. I was like, what the fuck? I had to laugh because I'm like, what the fuck is this? It was crazy to me. It's a sad situation. I'm laughing because it's just funny how sad that is. But yeah, I'm saying, if it was me, boy, let me tell you, as soon as because he grabbed him for no reason anyway, as soon as he grabbed me, my whole body would have went hit the floor. I would have been like, oh my god, concussion, I got a concussion, call the ambulance, I'm being attacked. I would have been like, I can't breathe. I would have had a fucking, it would have been over. I would have been telling them I'm passing out. I would have closed my eyes for the rest of the time. I would have been holding my breath. I would not have went through half of that shit. I'm sorry. Especially when he punched him in the face. Oh my god. No. There's no words. As soon as he punched him in the face, I'm just like, what? What? Hit the floor. No, that would have acted like that punch was the ultimate punch. I would have acted like I got punched by God himself. There's no way. And especially, I know somebody record. Man, y'all have to use, that's intelligence. Intelligence is using your knowledge to get ahead in life. Squaring up with the cops ain't gonna get you it's self-defense, yes, but no comment. Point of the story. These cops trying to meet their quotas, They're gonna stop you for anything. Be aware. Be prepared. Be respectful, but don't be like a soft, like kissing nobody's ass or nothing. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying be respectful, handle your business so that you can live to tell your story, and make sure that you have all your stuff on point when you get pulled over, because chances are you will. That's really it. Like, that's the first thing I have to say. I wanted to focus on the whole ticket thing, because mind you, you don't have to be in a car to get the ticket. You be walking down the street and get a ticket. People be going in the parks after hours and they get tickets, they get summons and stuff. At the end of the month, it's crazy. Be aware, be cautious, be mindful of what you're doing. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Actually, there's one more thing. If you get a ticket that you know for a fact is like that doesn't really make sense, or it's not true. Like, I had got pulled over one time, and because I got pulled over, I put my car in park, took my seatbelt off to get my license and stuff, because I had my license. I was going on my way to class. I had books and everything all over. Like, I was studying in the car before I pulled off, and I just had to reach and get my stuff because I'm getting pulled over. Of course I'm gonna have to get my license. So when he walked up to the car, I'm going through my bag, and he's like, your seatbelt. I'm like, what about it? And he was like, why isn't it on? And I'm like, I had to get my stuff. And then he tried to make it seem like I didn't have my seatbelt on the whole time, which I did. And when I asked him what am I being pulled over for, he said I was speeding, even though I wasn't. But then he says he's gonna give me a ticket for not having my seatbelt on, because when he walked up to the car, I didn't have my seatbelt on. Not that he saw me driving without my seatbelt on, because his statement was I was speeding, even though I wasn't. But he said he had to give me a ticket for the seatbelt because he didn't see the seatbelt. That's not how that shit works. But I understand. Like, I'm not even mad because he has to make his quotas. I'm mad that I'm a victim of the system. But he had to make his quotas. That's how he gets, like, that's important in his little, in the NYPD system thing that they got going on with their thing. But my point of this story is, I ain't no way in hell I was pleading guilty to no fucking speeding, and definitely not no motherfucking seatbelt when I had my seatbelt on while I was driving, because there's no way that like, if I go to court for that, there's no way that ticket would actually count. Like, that ticket cannot count because he did not see me driving without my seatbelt. Like, that's just something he had to do for his quota, if you understand what I'm saying. So fight them tickets. Even if you feel like you did something wrong, like you were completely guilty, fight those tickets, because it'll save you money. It'll save you points on your license. And it just makes sense to fight something that is, I'm a type of person, I don't like to be blamed for something I didn't do. So I'm gonna fight that ticket. Like, I'm fighting those tickets, both of them shits. I'm fighting both of them shits. Yeah, go to court. Don't just pay the tickets because you got one, because it's not right. The system isn't right. Don't just fight your tickets. Fight them shits. Chances are the cop is not even going to come to court, and the tickets are going to have to be thrown out anyway. And another tip is, with the tickets, another tip is, I believe once you set up your court date for the tickets, you get one chance to reschedule. I say push them shits back as far as possible. Like, I think I got that ticket like last year, October. It's July now. The only open court date they had was November 2015, and I got the ticket October of 2014. So I have one chance to reschedule, and I'm gonna push that shit back as far as possible, the month of November. So it'll probably be a whole another year, and then when the cop is probably like fired for freaking putting somebody in a headlock, I'll be ticket free and happy. So fight your tickets. I didn't want to curse. I was about to say, forget it. It doesn't even matter. Fight those tickets.